Hi, welcome to Momentum for Life TV. I'm Gus Rickard.
And I'm Leila Lutz.
And we're going to take you through the second part of our Kettlebell for Women workout series. Today, Leila's going to do an uneven loaded squat. So do you want to just pick up the kettlebell? We worked on the squat last time just with a front squat. Today we're just going to hold it with one arm and then just puts a little bit of shear force through your spine as the loading's uneven. All the same principles apply as to the last workout. So just having your knee tracking straight over the middle toe. Second toe, keeping your chest up, keeping nice and straight. It makes it a little bit harder to keep straight when you've got the kettlebell over to one side. It means that your lateral stabilizers have to work a bit harder. So don't go too heavy with this, just take it slow. Always make sure you work both sides evenly. Awesome. Now we're going to turn side on and just show the camera. So we're looking for the squats that the knees come over the toes and that she's just keeping lumbar extension there. We don't want to see her tail tucking under at all. And just keep upright there, Leila. So keep your chest up and keep your chin in. You should be looking straight forward the whole time. Awesome. Cool. So the second movement we're going to do is just a step back lunge. And I'm just going to start Leila off without any weight, just so we can focus on her technique and make sure she gets these down. With exercise, integrate yourself into it slowly. These workouts progress incrementally, so just kind of take your time. You can spend a couple of weeks on each workout if you need, but there's no hurry and you don't need to lift massive weights to see big changes with your body. So I'm just going to get Leila to take a long step back. You can see she's got a good couple of feet between her feet, a couple of feet space. She's going to keep that same distance. So if she imagines lunging back on train tracks, keeping, so you can let that back knee sink to the ground. You want to see that this knee again tracks straight over the second toe there, that her hips stay level, and you can then step together. I'm just doing alternating on there, so she's just going to alternate which leg goes back, good, and just step a little bit further. So, good. If you want to turn the side on, just show the camera a side view. So we're just looking that this shin stays vertical there, and the back knee just sinks towards the ground. You can touch the ground with your back knee, but you don't want to see it. You don't want to put any load into that back leg. And Leila's just staying up nice and tall. She's not leaning over onto her front leg or anything. That's nice, Leila, good. So just be aware if you have any kind of sacroiliac or pelvic problems. Lunges put quite a torque through your pelvis and it could be not suitable. And like with all exercise, if you feel any pain, stop and go and see a physiotherapist or an osteopath or someone who can work that out. So the third movement of today's workout is just a sumo deadlift. So Leila's just going to stand either side of the kettlebell, so she wants to get in really nice and close to it, so the kettlebell's right in close to her centre of gravity. You go a little bit wider even, that's it. She's got a little bit of a heavier kettlebell now because it's a bit of an easier movement. She's just going to hinge forward at the hip and lean down and grab the kettlebell there. And then she's just going to stand up and drive the hips forward. Good. So you're just looking, again, we want the knees tracking over the toes. You'll notice she's got a wider stance here than she has with the squat. Keeping belly button drawn in, keeping that nice neutral spine. So if you just turn side on, face the camera here. Okay, so we're looking forward. The bend is just that her knees don't come over her toes. Keeping that extension there, you see she's really leaning forward now, so it's utilising glutes and hamstrings a lot more, like the swing, a bit different to the squat. So really lock your hips out at the top. Perfect, Leila, good. Okay, so with those movements, again, if you do 40 seconds worth of work and 20 seconds rest between each movement, and run through the 3 movements for 3 to 5 rounds. Once you've done that, you can have a little rest, a minute or two, and then you're going to do this core stuff. So today we're just going to get Leila doing a side bridge. So I just want to line her up so her elbow and her knees are right in the middle of the mat, so I know she's nice and straight. I'm going to instruct her to draw her belly button in, and she's just going to lift the hips off the ground. She wants to be nice and straight there. So if you've got a mirror and you can do these in the mirror, just let your hips down a little bit. Do it in the mirror. I'm just going to get her to hold for 30 seconds, then she's going to rest for 30 and do the other side for 30, and we'll go back and forth for 3 sets each.